We're live. Hello. Wow, there's 4 waiting ahead of time.
Ooh.
Trying to. Hello. Okay. So, how are you guys doing with your nano goals?
Communal.
I don't know if you noticed, but the last vlog I did for NaNoWriMo was like day 10. So they haven't been going super
so far
great.
behind on like everyone's vlogs. I feel horrible. I just like binge.
Me too. I'm so behind, and then everyone comes out with new stuff, and I'm like, oh gosh.
Well, I was really ambitious, and I'm like, I'm gonna do like daily vlogs, which I should have been able to, but for some reason, like this month, everything has gone crazy. Like we've just had so much stuff that's unexpected, and I mean, there's no way to avoid it.
I mean, honestly, I don't think I could do vlogs, so good for you.
No, I think my last vlog was like a day and a half, and I'm like, here you go. That's all I got. It's a day and a half.
I would just forget.
Well, there was a couple of days where I'm like, do I even want to post this? It's just me like drinking something and typing and then telling people what I did that day. Like it wasn't entertaining.
Same.
I was just like, I was like, it's such a short vlog. I was like, is it even worth it?
I think so, because didn't you do like a little series like that where it was super short updates, and I really enjoyed those. So.
Yeah. Well, I tried to make it short. But there was some that I'm like, that I actually like tried filming after like my life got crazy, and I didn't post those because they were pretty bad.
Yeah, my vlogs are just like me complaining, like, why can't I get anything done? Oh well, more coffee. So I'm like, funny. All right, no, never mind. This is not good content.
Yeah, sometimes I wonder if I'm making like writing vlogs or coffee vlogs, and there just happens to be some writing in them.
I could maybe do that. True. Just go around Seattle, like to all the coffee shops, and just be like, oh, and by the way, I wrote like 20 words. By the way, mostly.
Honestly, I would watch that though. I'm always envious like Seattle and Portland, and how there's like really good coffee shops out there.
Maybe I'll do.
Well, I always the Starbucks though in Seattle, like the logo. I always think that one's really funny because it's the original logo.
Yeah. A big old zoom in on that with some nice music. No.
Well, hey, Shadow. Come here. Shadow.
Is your dog in the room?
No, our cat.
Oh.
He doesn't like me as much as Morgan, but Morgan's in Seattle right now, so he has to deal with me. Come on.
Yeah, my cat's like right off the screen, so if she jumps on the table and just walks across, then you'll just have a different co-host for today.
I think I've seen comments before in other live streams about your cat before.
Oh, my cat. Yeah, she kind of just does what she wants, and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm here for that.
That's so cute. I'm excited. We're going on Wednesday to my family's place in Pennsylvania, like my aunt and uncle's place. And we have tons of dogs. So I'm just excited to like have all the cuddles with dogs.
That's going to be fun. Oh my goodness. That's going to be fun.
Are you a cat person or a dog person?
Probably more of a dog person, but I really like cats that act like dog. Which probably reaffirms being a dog person. Like, you know, those cats who are like super playful and like kind of outdoorsy and
we had a cat one time that kind of was raised with our dog, and it would wag its tail. Like it was so funny.
That's cute. Yeah, my cat plays fetch. So yeah, just throw stuff and she'll bring it back and be like, throw it again. I'm like, okay, you weird thing.
Oh. Hi.
So if anyone's watching, feel free to talk about what you're working on as well. How many words do you guys have? Are you guys close to the goal? Or?
Let me check.
I'm pretty sure I'm only at like 15,000. I haven't really even tried since day 14.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I kind
I'm
of
at
did
like
away with the goals. So
Honestly, November's a hard month, especially in the States.
it is.
yeah.
NaNoWriMo. Like, I wish it was in like, I feel like September would be a really good month for me, at least.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the thing too is it's not like Thanksgiving stuff or anything like that busy. It's just like I got sick for a week, and then Morgan's uncle had to get surgery 4 times, I don't know, because he had an accident. And so it's just like all of these things that we didn't plan on that are just
I
happening.
feel like just the end of the year stuff that happens to just everybody just communally. It's like,
Yeah.
October would have been really good for me because like I follow the school system. So it's like finals are coming up and like I'm the one grading all the papers. So I'm like, oh, like everyone gets A's so I can get back to writing. Just stop.
Are you a professor?
Yeah, I teach in college. So social sciences and world cultures and all that.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I really enjoy it. So it's fun.
So, yeah, we have one comment that's showing up on YouTube and not on StreamYard.
Surprise.
I think StreamYard, like the ones that I've seen, there's lag.
Yeah.
Like it takes a while.
Yeah.
Like there have been
about StreamYard though.
Mm-hmm. I haven't tried it, but I've seen other people do it.
But DJ said that he doesn't do Nano either because it's always a terrible month writing wise.
It is. And they're also saying, I wish you were my professor. This time of year in college is the reason I can't participate in Nano. Yeah, well, I teach online, so it's like I give video announcements too, and I'm like, by the way, kid, like it has nothing to do with my subject, but I'm like, by the way, kids, happy NaNoWriMo, and they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, whatever, kids, it's fine. So I'm that weird nerdy professor, so whatever.
I feel like those are the best professors though.
I'm sitting there like, let's talk about language by using Guardians of the Galaxy movie clips. Yeah, let's go. And they're like, oh my God.
I always liked the teachers in school that they like made reasons for us to watch movies. I always like that.
I don't know how good my reasons are, but I do give them, and they're there, and it's just like, this is the purpose. So can't say anything.
Oh, I finally see the comments over here now.
Yeah, they all popped up at once though.
I don't even see. Oh, here they are. Here they are. I was looking at the private thing.
Oh, the private thing?
The private chat, thing.
Oh, snazzy.
Yes. Oh, I had the wrong tab open apparently.
What can I do? An overlay? Live or stream? That's cute.
I know. I mean, you can do the banners and like that's what I do because you can share the screen and put the timer on. That's how usually people do it on the StreamYard end of things, but I just put the banners like we're sprinting for 15 minutes or we're sprinting for 10 minutes. And
no. Sorry guys, I'm messing around to see. Okay, maybe we should actually start streaming. Instead of just messing around.
How long have we been talking?
Probably like.
How long has it been?
9 minutes and 24, 25, 26.
Oh.
We should probably sprint. Just a quick little.
So how long do we want to start sprinting for?
I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, something like that.
Yeah. We want to start with 15 and then maybe like the 20 next time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can do a nice little warm up and then go from there.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna have to do the banner thing because I don't think I understand how to share my screen.
Let me see.
Oh,
I
it's
could.
my screen.
Yes.
Oh wait, but then can I still can I still type on my computer then?
Yes, depends on how you, because you can share a tab. And what people usually do, you bring up the tab with the timer that you want, and like the Google timer or something, share just that tab, and then it'll pop up on the bottom of your screen as if it was someone else, and then you just add that screen to the stream. I think that's how it goes. I'm actually trying
to look up Google timer.
Mhm.
I'll do 15 minutes and then we'll try this.
I mean, if not, I have the Forest app too. We can always just set it.
Oh, I love the Forest app. I use that all the time.
Me too. Okay, I don't want to plant sunflowers. I want to plant roses. Just ignore me.
Okay. I'm gonna try sharing the screen. With my luck, I'm gonna like accidentally share my actual like Nano project instead.
You should see a preview or something before you share it.
There we go. I think it's sharing.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start and we'll start sprinting.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck. Okay, that's time. There we go. How did everyone do?
Let me go back and check. Let's see. So I don't have a word count goal per se, but I do have a revision. I'm just doing revisions right now, and I have revised 3 pages so far. So yeah, it's like a slow moving thing because I realized I'm missing a big chunk of my setup for my story. So I'm like, probably need to go back and fix that. So it's a lot of world building right now.
Yeah.
Are you kind of in like the I can't say it. I can't say it now. The developmental edits.
Yes. Yes. Well, I thought I was a lot further along, and then I've been reading, like Save the Cat and some other craft books, and I'm like, oh, I don't have a setup. Because I literally go from, oh my gosh, they're almost dying, to oh my gosh, they're almost dying. And then they're almost dying again. So it's like, just calm down. Let the reader breathe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I ended up writing like 211 words. I don't know. I've been kind of distracted. I've been like texting on my phone too, which is probably not advisable for people that are trying to meet a word count goal, but I haven't written in a long time, so I'm happy with 200 words.
Maybe you can count the text as part of the word count. It's words.
I guess.
NaNoWriMo hacks.
How did you do?
Hacks.
Just count your text messages. I wrote about 300 and then I got distracted. I saw your Instagram story update while I was distracted.
Well, I didn't really do much to like promote it, which I felt bad about because I've been at work all day. Hi. And so I was like, I should say something so people know that we're doing this.
Yeah, no, I think I've come to the realization, like just during this last session, that like if my outline is kind of like the train track and my story is the train, I am like starting to like veer off and like it's just about to like topple over, and like I'm going to all these like rabbit holes of like, oh, this would be a really cute date for the 2 main characters to go on, but like it has nothing to do with the plot. So I need to like figure that out, I think.
But that could be, you could justify it as like it's character development and you're seeing more. I mean, whatever. Maybe not. But I like those fluffy. I mean, I have a whole scene where they're just eating food and it's just like the experience of them sharing a meal together. It has nothing to do with like the dragons and the end of the world. But I'm like, dang it, if they're not going to eat really good food and go on a really cute date, I don't care. That's what I want to do.
True. I just don't know. Do you guys think that, because I'm currently in like Act 2, part 2 of Act 2, so it's like bad guys closing in if you follow like Save the Cat. So I feel like that's not the point for a cutesy date.
Let's go on a date. That wouldn't.
Well,
that
I guess it would
up.
depend on. I guess it would depend on like what your story's about. Like you could.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Or you could make it. I don't know, like with Bad Guys Close In, like, I don't know, is it another contemporary you're doing, or is it, so maybe the date doesn't go well, or maybe it does go well, like, depending on how you need it to go, because isn't the Bad Guys Close In, like, the opposite of
in
the other one?
So it has to go bad, I guess.
Really,
well, you could start out with a cute date and make it go bad.
Yeah.
Everything goes wrong. I would read that.
And then VR and Ariel just joined us. I just saw that. So I'm going to say hi.
Yeah.
And DJ said you have 577 words. So that's pretty good.
DR Ranger Writing is also here, dropping by to say good day and good luck. So thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, but yeah, I think I do. Maybe I'll like look at my outline and figure out how to make the date fit into it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because it is really cute. They're like stole a picnic basket and are going like on this like rooftop of like the elementary school in their neighborhood for a date. Like very like contemporary vibes.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
So DJ is asking what we all write.
So YA contemporaries. Yeah, how about you guys?
Jasmine, you want to go?
I kind of just write whatever I want to write. Like, I know it's not like the best business move to like do whatever, but that's kind of what I do. If I like a story, I write it. And so I like jump around. Like right now I'm doing a like dystopian, but before this I was working on a fantasy, and I've done contemporary, so I just do whatever I want to write.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, but mainly I write adult high fantasy. Well, I don't even know if it's high fantasy at this point. It has dragons. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, mostly just adult fantasy, that kind of thing.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I definitely want to try to expand, especially because I used to write sci-fi when I first started my channel a bit, but I just don't think, like, I don't know why. Just like with my writing style, contemporary just like works better. But someday I'll like hopefully improve and then be able to write sci-fi again, like better. But
do you mean like the voice of your writing, or like is there a particular aspect of sci-fi that you find difficult to come across in a book? Or
the plot, like I think I'm just much better at plotting contemporaries and making them like make sense. Whereas when I like do sci-fis, I get too out there and then just like all over the place and like too into world building. So I think if I like focus on like contemporaries and how to like create like good characters and good plot in contemporaries first, then like, but I like writing both. So like, and I like reading both. So I like want to write both, but
crossover genre fiction.
Sometimes with not contemporary, with sci-fi and fantasy, I'll have things that I know I need to work on in it, like world building wise, and I don't want to have to. I just because there's some things like when you think about like a world system, there's so many elements that if it's like fantasy that you have to come up with, and there's sometimes where I just get burnt out on that, and I'm like, they don't need a money system. You know?
No, money. Who needs money? They throw peanuts at one another and they call it a day.
And then DR says he writes sci-fi and fantasy. And then DJ says that he writes sci-fi and fantasy too.
Nice.
And then Martin says epic fantasy is considered sci-fi also. Oh. Huh. I think it's all kind of under like the speculative fiction genre. Is that speculative fiction?
Yeah.
So do we want to try sprinting again for 20 minutes this time?
Sure. I am ready for that.
Hopefully this time I might try to do like the Flora app on my phone just so I don't get distracted.
Same. Same. We're doing 20.
20, unless anyone has any objections. I'll put it into the counter while we're waiting. Oh, and then Ariel's writing an urban fantasy / mystery.
That sounds fun.
That does. I love one of my favorite books I read when I was little. It was like a sci-fi murder mystery. It was so good.
Ooh, do you remember the title? I would read that.
It was by Beth. It was pretty famous back in the day.
I'm old. So.
I think it was Across the Universe, maybe.
Okay.
I can like message you what it was. But it was a really good series. It's like 3 books in it.
Nice.
But they're like on a spaceship, and it's like, but someone's like getting like there's a murderer going around, so they like have to solve it. But it's on a spaceship.
Ooh, okay, kind of like Illuminate type vibe.
Yeah, except not without like all the like Illuminate has the poetry. Yeah, no.
Yeah, with all the other stuff.
Yeah.
The extra stuff.
So should we start then?
Yes, I am ready to go.
I'll add the timer to the stream and start it. Good luck, everyone. Okay. That was time. Guys, I got really distracted during that last sprint, and I found the greatest timer for the next one.
Oh no.
So silly.
I can't wait.
But before that, how did everyone do? Keeping you in suspense.
Well, now I'm just, sitting on the edge of my seat here waiting for this timer, but I guess I'll talk about my word count. Let me see really quick. I think without looking, it was about 500 words, I think, edited or revised.
It's pretty good, especially because I feel like revising words takes longer than drafting them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with that.
I feel like the first time I'm writing something, I feel like it doesn't really need to sound good. So I'll just put whatever on the page. But when I'm revising, I look at it and I'm like, oh, wait, this is the part where I'm supposed to fix it.
Yes, exactly. And then I get kind of lazy and then I'm like, do I really need to fix it though? It's like, it's pretty much hot garbage, but
Sometimes I have to like completely rewrite almost every chapter in order to fix anything, because if I don't, I just won't fix it. I have to like rewrite every single word. And obviously change it.
So do you, Angela, when you edit, do you edit within the same document, or do you begin a fresh document and you just rewrite everything?
I begin a fresh document, and then so like right now I have one up called draft 1, and then I'll have one called draft 2, like in the same folder and such. And then when I'm editing, like sometimes I'll copy and paste a chapter over, and then I'll like review the chapter and review like notes I took. So a lot of times I'll take notes during draft 1, like this chapter's horrible, or like this about this chapter needs to be changed, or something like that. And I also like read through it, obviously. And then I'll either decide to keep that chapter and just like edit certain parts, and I can like delete that part completely, knowing it's still in the draft 1 document. And then other times I'll just delete the entire chapter and then like just start over. But it just depends. But I definitely do it in different documents. I always have everything, because there's definitely been times where I'm like, oh wait, that scene from draft 2 was like perfect for this right now, not what I have right now. So like then I have to go back. So
I'm finding that I did that a few days ago, where I was like, oh no, I have to rewrite my entire act 1, and like, why did I not put any setting? Like, what's wrong with me? And then I went back to like, I think it was like 3 or 4 drafts earlier, and I'm like, oh, it's right here. I just took it out, and I'm like, why did I take this out? I have to put it back in.
yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's where I'm at right now.
At least you still have it though.
Yeah, I have like a deleted scenes folder in my Scrivener, and I'm just like, I don't throw anything away because I'm so just like absent-minded about stuff like this. I know I'm like that, so I'm like, everything goes in this folder, and then if I need it again, I can just quickly pull it out, and it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of like the idea too of like keeping those scenes, because you never know like later on if you want to like release them as a bonus or something. Like, you know how they have on a movie, they have like the bonus reel or whatever. That's kind of a fun idea that I've seen a few people do.
Oh, I never thought about doing that'd be so interesting. I like that.
I always wonder.
I know there's like sometimes. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was kind of off topic, so you go.
Okay. I was just saying, I know sometimes like you take a scene out that you really, really like, but it just doesn't progress the story. So this way you can like keep it and let people read it, but it doesn't have to be part of the book.
You can put your date there, Angela. The date that doesn't put it there. There you go. Problem solved. We're just solving all the issues today.
But kind of related to that, I always wonder, like, it'd be so cool to see the first draft of some of your favorite novels. Do you guys ever feel that way? Like, just like what they look like?
Yes.
I would like to look at it so I don't feel as bad about mine, but I probably wouldn't want to read it.
Yeah. I don't know. It could go either way, I think. Like, maybe I'll read their first draft and I'll be like, this is better than my 10th draft. Like, what am I even doing? You know, like, I feel like I'm such a negative person that way. I could just spin it totally negative and be like, wow, I should just stop and take up crochet or something. I don't know. This is not working.
True. Yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah, I wrote 363 words that time, but I also re-looked at my outline and found a new timer. So
things were done.
Show us the new timer.
Yeah.
And while you're getting that new timer set up, let's see. Ariel got 168. They are multitasking and eating dinner. Go ahead.
Dinner
DJ
sounds really good right now.
Dinner sounds awesome. I was like, I started eating nuts, then I realized like the audio, like you'll hear me chewing. So I was like, okay, that's not what you want on the live.
So
okay.
I'm actually doing this. I'm doing the same thing. I'm eating almonds, but I muted myself.
See, I need to think about these things. Just mute myself and then just okay. Next time for the sprint, I'll just stuff my face.
I didn't realize you didn't mute yourself.
Yeah. So if you go on the bottom, it says mute, and then you can mute and unmute yourself. And Angela, since you are the host, you can also mute us if we're just munching on our almonds way too loud. You're like, no, mute. Oh, that's so cute with the little snowman.
It says it's going to be a race.
Oh, so. And it's snowing.
There were some like,
it is.
There were some like Thanksgiving themed ones, but they had people and animals dressed in like in Native American costumes and like pilgrim costumes. So I was like, I feel like snowmen might be a little safer.
There you go. If
it was just turkeys with no costumes, but
no, I'm here for the snow. The snow person.
The snow person's good.
Yeah.
I think it might be a race. I think there might be more snow people. I don't know what to see. How long do we want to sprint for with the new timer?
Let's see. Well, I mean, I'm always good for 20, but if y'all want to go longer, that's cool too. I can't promise how long I'll be, concentrating, but I'll do my best.
20 is good for me. I don't know if anyone else has any preferences.
Yes, let us know in the comments how long would you like to sprint for?
Oh, I think we have a new person. Hello. I don't know if it's A Shay, so.
Hello, welcome.
20 or 25 is what Ariel says.
I'm good for either.
I'm good for either too. Let's see.
I don't really care.
Whatever the next comment is, if it's 20 or 25, that's what we'll go with.
Let's go. DJ says, I think 20 or 25 too.
Oh, geez.
Pick one.
Why don't we do like... Let's do like 23 minutes. We can like go in the middle.
Okay, let's go in the middle. Also, hi, Beth. Thanks for joining us. So let's go with my snowman.
Let's go.
I hope, because they said it was a snowman race. I hope there's more than one snowman.
But is it like it's racing against itself, or is it like populating snow people, or
let's hope not populating snow people.
Angela, you thought this was the safe one, but
well, we don't know what's gonna happen. It could be up for anything.
Let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna start the timer. Good luck, everyone. So the snowman with the red scarf and top hat won.
Yeah. Like legitimately the first at least 3 minutes, and then I stopped counting, but I was just watching them race.
I know. I feel like maybe it wasn't as good of an idea to have that timer. It's really cute and fun, but like I think we should go back to the regular timer.
Well, I guess so. After watching it for a while, like it gets a little bit boring because it's just repetitive.
It's a
Yeah.
loop.
So I did start writing eventually.
Mhm.
I actually ended up editing a Nano vlog instead of writing. So I was just all over the place, but at least it was something related to writing, right?
Oh, I've done productivity
Yeah.
sprints a lot for these lives before, so
Yeah. That's a good way to put it, like a productivity sprint.
mhm.
I like that.
So as long as we're doing something, I feel like if it's writing, that's cool. If, we're getting towards the end of NaNoWriMo, I feel like I'm getting burnt out, and yeah, like finals are coming up and I'm like, oh my gosh, so it's just a lot of stuff. So productivity sprints are also very motivating.
Yeah, and I hit 50K on Saturday. So I feel like now my motivation's kind of because my original goal was 80,000 words, and there's no way I'm gonna hit 80,000 words by the end of November, and I already hit Nano's goal. So I feel like now there's like no motivation.
You're like, I'm fine. This was fine.
Whatever I write's fine. It's just fun now. It was fun before, but
Well, congratulations on hitting 50K.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's really cool.
Yeah, I don't think any of the words are good. I'll probably have to delete them all in revisions, but they're written. So
Can't edit a blank page,
true.
technically.
How did you guys do?
Let's see. I just edited a few more pages. I feel like, this whole so far, I tallied it up. It's about 1,500 words since the stream started of things being edited. So I just put that in Nano, and then whatever I get after that is just bonus, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see what I got for the whole time. I didn't write like a ton. Let me see.
And then, well, Jasmine's looking at that. Ariel says she has 401. She wrote 401 words. A Shay wrote 70. Jess wrote 635.
Wow.
And DJ wrote 449.
Mhm.
So for the whole thing, I've written 550 words. So I'm like, not a ton.
But that's still
But
something.
I'm kind of at the point where I have been like so distanced from my story for a while that I'm trying to like get back into it. And I don't know, I'm at a point where I'm like, oh, it's exciting again, but at the same time, like I'm really slow. So
Me too. Like, I've been writing on this one project for years, so I understand being just very slow with things, life, whatever.
I also am seeing that Jacqueline just arrived. Hello, welcome. Hi. You'll probably be doing one more sprint, maybe two. We'll see.
Oop.
If you guys need to go. I know I promised my mom at 9:30 I would help her with Christmas decorations. So
I could probably do one more and then I'm gonna have to go.
yeah.
I can do one more. I'm good for one more, and then
Do we want to do a shorter one? And do we want to do the snowmen again or the non-snowman timer?
it could be like a thing, like a brand for
I kind of
Angela.
want to see. I kind of want to see if it's the same every time or if they have like they rotate them.
I agree. Let's do that and see if like a different one wins. So do we want to do a 15-minute sprint then
We can. Yep.
to end it out?
Yep.
Guys.
So Jacqueline, we have one more. We have one more sprint, I think. So
Here. Oh, it went right back. There we go. Okay. So are we ready to start?
Mhm.
Let's see which one wins this time. Good luck sprinting, everyone.
Good luck.
So it's done. I went back to 15. Wait, who won? Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh, wait. It was the guy with the green hat, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
So,
well, it was the guy with the green hat.
so it is different ones each time.
Yeah.
Okay. When this Jasmine was watching, I was just like, because it makes a noise on my end and it's kind of annoying. It's like cheering, and I just like wanted the noise to stop. So I was just like, oh, clear.
Like, no.
Well, I heard your sound come on, so I looked over and I saw him go across, but otherwise I wouldn't have looked.
That is too funny.
Oh, so how did you guys do?
I don't even know what I did. Like, I wrote some more, but
Yeah.
I kind of just like, it was really bad. I just kind of started like clicking on random things online.
Same. I was like, oh, I got a notification over here. What's that? Like, okay. Whatever.
I feel like my focus and my concentration is just going downhill.
Yeah, I'm hoping tomorrow morning I'm gonna wake up early and because I have a doctor's appointment and there's like a cute coffee shop near my doctor. So I'm like, oh, I'll just wake up early and go and write. So I'm hoping like in the morning I have more focus than right now.
Yeah. Well, I've just been at work all day, and so then I'm writing, and I'm just like I like the story and I like writing, but at the same time, I'm like, I've done enough for today. I'm not trying to hit 50K this month anymore.
Yeah, I think I'm just burnt out with NaNoWriMo. I'm just like, okay, December. Here I come.
I've already like during that last sprint, I was starting to think of like 2020 goals. And I'm like, okay, Angela, it's like not 2020 yet. Like you need to focus on 2019 and like accomplishing stuff now instead of just planning.
Yeah, I was thinking about other YouTube videos I could do. I was like, oh, I need to do my wrap up for NaNoWriMo. What are my goals for next? Yeah, so yeah, same thing.
I really like the quarter goals because, like, I don't know about you guys, but if I make a goal for a whole year, it usually doesn't happen. So if I like break it up into just like 3 months at it, or no, wait, 4, 3. It's 3, right? It's 3.
3 times 4 is 12. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so tired. But if you like, for me personally, that works better because it's more short term, and I don't know. I do better with quarter goals.
I may try that, or like seasonal goals, like which would be quarterly goals anyway. Okay, what am I saying? Okay, whatever. But yeah, like I need to try something because, like you said, if I say, "Oh, my goal is to like finish a book in a year," like what does that even mean? There's no like quantifiable, and I don't know, and then I just end up not doing it. So
I make like quarterly goals, and then I do like some like small little things that like I promised myself at the beginning of the year I'm going to do. So like this year, for example, I promised myself I was going to create and upload like 52 videos on YouTube. It's like one a week, no matter like who's watching or if no one watched. Or like just like kind of keep myself accountable. So like I'll make like promises like that, but not I like break them down into quarterly goals. So
maybe I should try that, like very small, actionable goals. Like I know the theory about why you should, bite-sized goals, but I never know what that looks like for me because I'm like, what is a small action? I need like someone to model it for me, or me maybe just to get a list and give it to somebody else and be like, here's what I want to achieve in my life. Like now tell me what those small actionable goals are because I don't know.
Yeah, well, you could even do like both. You could do like your goals, like have like the big goal and then break it down kind of like Angela's saying into the quarter ones. That way, like you still have your yearly goals, but it's, I don't know, it's more attainable because you see it in smaller like stages.
Maybe I will try. Yeah, I'll try that instead. Maybe that'll kick me into gear.
So I'm looking over. Jacqueline said she wrote 304 words. DJ wrote 236, and in total he wrote 1,635. So that's really good. And then he also says that he plans 2020 so early, so we're not the only ones. In fact, I'm also a little burnout. And then Ariel wrote 207.
That's awesome.
That is. So, yeah, I feel like the theme of this live stream was definitely more getting distracted, but like in a fun way.
Yeah, well, we still got some sprints in, we still got some words in, and yeah, things were done.
And I think it's just fun. I think when people do sprints like this, it just kind of like brings the writing community closer, which is nice too. So even if like not a ton of stuff is done, it's still fun, I think.
Yeah. And that was something I wanted to focus on for NaNoWriMo too, was like the community aspect. And so I'm really glad I learned how to do these lives and helping with other people do their lives. And thank you for inviting me.
Oh yeah, as our surprise co-host.
Yes, by the way, my name's Evie Redding, so like never said my name. I was like, I probably should have introduced myself. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Introduced ourselves.
I feel like we didn't really we just kind of like jumped into it. I think we just started talking about random stuff.
Yeah.
Well.
I also, Jasmine's channel is linked in the description down below. Evie's isn't, but I will definitely be linking hers down there.
Thank you.
So, for the replay, but.
I can't believe it's already been like 2 hours.
I know.
We were watching them snow people just going to town.
Oh, but yeah, I guess it's been literally already 2 hours. We should probably.
Yeah.
And none of us are being productive anymore. We have to eat dinner, which is really important. So.
Yeah, I need to eat something.
But thank you everyone for joining us, and thank you guys both for being amazing co-hosts. Again, their information will be down below. I'm gonna put Evie's information down below like literally a minute after this is over. So like refresh and hopefully it'll be there.
Yes, and if y'all ever want to come on my channel as well, I do lives too. Like you'll just hit me up, you know where to find me. I'm always looking for new people to hang out with. So
yeah, lives are so fun. I feel like I should do them more and I just never get around to it.
Yeah, I really like joining lives too. The only thing is, like, I know a lot of people like to do morning ones, and since I am like Pacific Standard Time, a lot of times people are like sprinting at like 4 in the morning, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna get up that early.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we're in the same time zone, so if you want to do morning sprints anytime, let me know.
All right, sounds good.
Maybe if I'm like having lunch, I could join you guys.
Yes.
Okay, Ariel says thanks for the sprints. Thanks for joining us. And yeah, I think I'm going to end the broadcast. I'm so bad at ending stuff in general, like YouTube videos, lives, everything. But
all right, well, bye everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.